Hello guys and welcome to another episode. Today I'm making this short video to show you the Bburago Lamborghini Huracan that I modified and I made it into the Evo version. So basically this model was the Huracan Police car. That time I couldn't find the normal version, so I bought the police version and I modified that. So for this mood, I used matte hockey paint and also black gloss paint, and of course matte varnish and high gloss clear varnish. The wheels I used is from the Bburago or Maisto Lamborghini Huracan Performante, and the parts that I used to make this uh, modification was from the 3D puzzle that the company makes for Huracan Evo. So I used two uh, pieces from that puzzle, and the Performante car for the wheels and the police car for the base model. And this is the result. Of course, it's not 100% done because I have to. I ran out of matte varnish, so I want to buy a new one to also uh, apply matte varnish to these flaps here in the front bumper. And also I got a scratch from the dog, so I need to repair this. So thankfully it's in the same part that I'm gonna uh, repaint anyway, so that was at least good. For the interior I used a brown color and some chrome paint for detailing a few pieces. So the result is this. As you can see, I tried to keep it stock and do not do a lot of modifications at the back. I also used some putty to make this lip spoiler. I could create it in many different ways, but I thought I should make it have this same feel with the rest of the car, the metallic feel. The bumper is also created like the stock bumper because the rear section of in fact let me show you. So this is the bumper uh, that it has for the back, as you can see. This I created because I was planning to make my own uh, Evo bumper, but then I saw the puzzle, which is I have the box here. It's this puzzle right here. I saw this puzzle and I thought I should give it a try because it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't also expensive. And I thought I should give it a go and see how it's gonna turn out. So I got it before a few days and I did this modification. And the good thing is that with not so much trouble, I managed to fix it like it's an original part of the car. So it clips on and off like the normal Bburago model does. So that's nice. I didn't have to do any more holes to put screws or put glue or whatever. It's just a clip on, clip off. That's great. And it has this stock look. I also painted the exhausts metallic black and I applied matte paint. The rest is gloss, black gloss. And this is also a separate piece. And it's the same color with the car. That's where my matte varnish ran out. So yeah, as you can see, underneath is a standard stock model. In case you're wondering how it looks from the back, from the lower section. And that's all for the details about the rear section. So for the engine, I removed the roll bar in the middle because I didn't like it, and I painted the plastic around the engine cover brown color, and I also added a metal mesh in the holes around the engine. And this section here I painted matte black, and I did the details with a chrome paint, with a chrome pen. And in the engine I did the same, and I added some red paint and chrome parts to look more realistic. And for the interior I did this brown paint. I added also some chrome things here and there. The roof and the floor has not cotton, felt, I think it's called the material, in brown color, removable of course if you want to wash it. And for the front, you can see here, for the front I used these plastic parts from the puzzle. I had to modify them to fit in the stock bumper. I could cut the whole front section off, which is made from metal, and use the whole section from the puzzle, but I wanted to have a stock feeling to the car, so I only used this, and I filed them nicely so they can fit in the front bumper, because the Bburago model, it's not exactly the same design with the stock car. It's not real dimensions, and the puzzle was real dimensions like high-end model cars. So the parts in the front don't fit exactly, and also of course for the rear you have to do some modifications to make it clip on. But in the front there was a huge difference, because Bburago has shallow spacing for the grills, and the actual car has a lot of space for the grills that are until inside here, and the Bburago is like here. So these flaps wouldn't fit, but as I said, I wanted to keep it like a stock look and feel, so I filed these plastics and I made them fit in there. In general I didn't make other changes. Of course I made the dashboard also two-tone, and I added chrome details. I have to do some work, some minor work with the blank paint to make it more realistic, but it's almost okay. Of course I removed the siren, and I put a putty to fill the holes, and I also used a nail polish remover to remove the numbers from the glass in the back. And all the rest of the car I dipped it in the special paint remover liquid, and then I applied the primer from the beginning, and all the painting process was like when you make it from the factory. So that's all I have to say about this build. Wasn't easy, definitely worth the try. And I'm happy that I managed to pull this off. I wanted to showcase it to you so I can give you some ideas. Maybe some of you want to do the same. So basically, it's like a review and tutorial together. So that's all for today's video. I hope you liked it and you found it useful. As always, thank you for watching, and until the next time, take care and stay safe. Bye bye.